Hi there, this is Mike McDonald. I'm coming to you live from this Saturday morning, beautiful Saturday morning, where I am in Winnipeg, Manitoba. The sun is out and it is nice. Um, I just wanted to let you know this is a half hour little little tips and tricks and stuff like that. So hopefully, I know you're going to gain a lot of value from it. We're going to go quickly. If you do have questions right now, the chat is disabled just so that it keeps my focus on you. So what we're going to go over today are, I have a few things. We're going to go over the new Facebook page layout. I don't know if your page has it yet, but I know my page has it, and I'm going to go over it and explain it because there's a few little tricks that you can do that help you get exposure on your page to make the most out of it. So we're gonna go over that. Then what we're gonna do is at the end I will be giving you a free Facebook training from the leader in the industry, Michelle Pescolito. So yeah, so I think she has about an hour and a half training where you can just sit and watch, stop it, and start it, and go from there. She's the best in the industry, so I might as well offer all my fans and offer it to you. The one on the webinar right now, the training. So that's what we'll do. So if you want, I will get started with this. I'm just going to share my screen. Where is it? Share screen. Alright, so here we go. My screen is being shared and I'm going into Facebook now. So here we go. We'll close that. We'll go into my actual page. Here we go. Okay, so right now we are in my Facebook page. Okay, most of the time it'll be set up like this. We're going to manage tabs. Okay, I'm going to set it up to how yours is right now. So go to here about. Okay, so this is the new look of Facebook. They got the timeline, the about, the photos, the university, and then they have this button more right here, which if you have custom apps, you will see it all the way down here. On the left-hand side, you see your apps as well. In here, you can see how many apps you have set up. As you can see, I've a fair amount. I got like University Master, Wednesday webinar. If you're not on it, you should go on there because that's where the industry leaders are teaching stuff for free. So you'll get like all this training. Last week was on video marketing from the leader in video marketing. And then I got some free Twitter training talking about money, how to make 5K in 30 days, and then click for more info. So those are my apps, and I will be adding more. If you ever want to know how to add apps, custom apps, because that is a good way to go to get people to link to your product and get them outside of the Facebook, because Facebook wants to keep you inside Facebook, which makes sense, but these are ways to link out. So sometimes if they find out links are being used way too much, they will block those external links. So if you have a custom app, use it and get it out there. Okay, so on here, this is a little trick to get more exposure and get your custom apps working for you. So as you see, you can come in here, got your timeline, got your about, photos. I have one app here, and then I have the more button. Under the more button, you will see all the apps that I have. I can go find more apps if I want. So I click Manage Tabs. As you can see up top, it says drag to reorder. So all we can do is do this, 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 you'll see that the about can't move. But what's nice is you have this one here. Photos can move. Now, I want to ask you a question. And you can answer yes. Does the Photos tab make you any money, or does it provide any value? Maybe like a couple of seconds to think about that one. So does the Photo tab provide any value? I think you would agree with me that the Photo tab does not provide value, because it just shows pictures. Sometimes pictures are nice to see, so let's just drag this down. It's kind of like the like thing, the likes here. We don't need people to see the tab of the likes. So what we're going to do is we can move this around every week. So right now I have upcoming Wednesday, I have the Wednesday webinar. I have a university training, which I really like, and it's if you stay till the end, I will definitely tell you more about the university training, and I'm able to offer a special with it as well. So I have Twitter training. That is great training as well. Mastery, which is another unbelievable application. 5Ks in 30 days. That's really nice, money-wise. So as you can see, you can drag them around wherever you want, whatever you want to order. So you can do this all the time. And just so you can see it, at the end, you click Save. It refreshes. Now we have University and Mastery. Well, let's say like right now, like the Wednesday webinar is coming up. I need to have Wednesday webinar highlighted, right? So I'm going to drag it right up to the top. I'm going to change it around here. So let's do Twitter training. Twitter training is great. So we'll just save it. As you can see, the screen refreshes, and here we go, Wednesday webinar and Twitter training. So what does this do? Well, I will show you, okay, what applications do. I just have to switch it back to my own persona, my very own, and then we go to home. I'm trying to do this quickly, so there we go. All right, so now we're in my business page as myself. So let's go for Twitter training. We're going to click on Twitter training, and it's going to load up on here. So this is what a capture page is. So right now, even though we're in Facebook, we're going to link out. So you get it. So you fill out your name, email, phone number, and guess what? You get free 2-hour training right away where you can watch. And she explains how to get 15 leads per day, working 20 minutes a day on your Twitter. Once you have things organized, you'll see how it works. And then the Wednesday webinar, you can just click here, and the screen is going to load. Click like. So if you haven't liked the page, you'll have to click like first, and then fill name and stuff out. And like I said, every Wednesday we meet to provide training to those who are serious about the success in the industry. Your mentors will be #1 earners from many different companies. So they're not just from one company, they're from all sorts of networking companies and industry leaders. Leaders who are generating over 100 leads per day. Imagine 100 leads today. That blows my mind. I'm happy when I get 3 or 5. 3 and 5 is my business changing, and that's happening right now for me. Sponsoring machines who close 50% of their prospects. So they're getting 100 leads per day and closing 50 of them. How would that change your business? So yeah, so we'll just go back. So that's the Wednesday webinar. That's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I don't miss one at all. They're so worth it. Free training, like how can you go wrong? From people who are like making 6 and 7 figures per year. So that is about the timeline there, and the more. Now the other thing that I don't know if a lot of people do, it's just a quick little thing that saves you time. We're all about saving time. We're about, most of us, if you're like me, are extremely busy. You have a family, you have obviously a business to run, and some of you may have like another job you have to go to while you're growing your business. See, here's our photos tab. Like a lot of it is just, stuff like this. Like, is it really of value to put there? Probably not. So that's why I'm saying, like, let's put our tabs there. So I'm just going to go back to the webinar here, make sure everything's going. I'm just going to enable the chat right now, see how things are going. I'll stop the screen share right now. Alright, so I'm back. So I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Just come into the chat and say, looks good, thank you very much. Oh, perfect, yeah. Alright, so everyone's getting value from it. That's awesome. So I'm just going to disable the chat right now. I really like that. Alright, so now if we go back to the Facebook, share my screen again. And we're going to go back to Facebook. And we're going to go in here. And we're going to see scheduling your posts. Now this is something that is nice to do, because if you look at your insights, which is up at the top, page, activity, insights, and settings, if you click on insights, you'll be able to find a lot of information out, okay? You'll see in here like how many your reaches and stuff like that. You'll also see your likes. How your total likes have, like, really, for me, since the 18th has gradually grown steadily, which is nice because I'm not doing any paid advertising for likes right now. So that is what I want to get done. So no paid likes, which is nice, and so it's all organic. We're just learning it on our own. So the reach is how many people we're getting. So I do have an ad going on right now, which is getting my reach like really high. It's also getting me a lot of high engagement, shares, and then our visits right here, my posts, and then this tells you when people are actually on. So 9. So yeah, so you want to make sure that you're going through and checking things out, and the people. Overview. So yeah, so we'll go back to our page now. And in there, we will do scheduled posts. So all you do is you create a post. I'll just example right here. We just create a post like, great morning. Nice to see you awake. Alright? Awake. Awake. So then all you would do is you go and click the little clock, and in here you can schedule, like if you're going on holidays or something and you want to have just some constant posts going on to let people know even more tips and stuff, you just click on the date you want, and then you can pick the time. As you type it in, it gives you the AM and the PM and stuff like that, and you just click at 12 PM, and then you just click schedule. And what that does is it would take you to here, your view posts. So as you can see, I have one for 10, 12. So I usually do these the night before. Just makes things easier, but I know what I want to do the night before to help people out. So that is it. There's build audiences and stuff like that, but you can do that later. So as I said before, I'm going to give you a free training from the Facebook queen herself, and then as basically it's a free gift from me to you for just coming on the Weekend Warriors. I'm going to do this every week, provide you some value from a leading industry person who is just killing it on social media, or just person to person. Like there's a few other ones that I can give, or even like on a telephone. Like if you have telephone, if you're scared of the telephone, we'll be getting over that as well. I encourage you to bring a friend, let them know about the Weekend Warriors, and if you have found value in it. So what we're going to do right now is I can also the university training, like what I have, we kind of briefly went over it. I've gone through the university training, and it is phenomenal on what they provide for you. So I've been able to offer to you a 10-day trial with 100% money back guarantee for $10, less than $10, $9.97. So I'll send out that link as well, and you can go and watch the presentation. And then if you think your business is worth the $1 a day, then I would say do the do the 10-day trial. Say at day 9, you've learned enough and you feel that's fine, and you wanted to not commit anymore, then you can get your full money back. Yeah, so that's cool. If you continue because you feel your business is worth it, then keep it going. I have, and this last 2 weeks, I'm generating 3 to 5 leads a day, which is wonderful. Yesterday, I even had a lovely sale from a person that was it was wonderful. It was great. It made my day, as it was my birthday yesterday. So it was nice to see. I reaching out to her today and saying basically, thank you very much for making my day. You're special. So if when you found value in this course, in the Weekend Warriors, just let your friends know. And I'm just going to switch back to my Google Hangout here, and we're going to stop sharing. Perfect. Yeah, so if you found value in this Weekend Warrior course, just make sure you tell your friends. Let them know about it. It's scheduled for half an hour, but we're going to keep it nice and short because it's a Saturday and you have things to do. We all have things to do, and I want to make sure that when we're here, I'm giving you a lot of valuable information. So today, the Facebook training, I would say if you have a custom app, make sure you have both tabs available, and just get rid of that. Get rid of the likes and get rid of the photos. No one needs that because they can always see your likes, and the likes don't do anything for you. You want your engagement as well. And the other thing is the photos. We don't need the photos. People can scroll down on the left-hand side and see your photos, and that's fine. But other than that, we don't need them. So I just want to thank you very much for coming. I'm going to send out the replay when it is available, and I'd encourage you just to share it with your friends. Share it with your team, share it with your downline, share it with your sideline, upline, whatever you have. Share it with your, if you're a brick and mortar store, share it with your social media person, just so that they know that they can help you get the most out of using Facebook. It's a valuable tool, and if used correctly, then you will gain valuable customers. And in the end, that's what we want to do. We want to give people value, and then from there, they will come and be your customer. For example, if you're one more example, sorry. I know it's time to go. One more example would be, like, say you're a brick and mortar shoe store, okay, and you're using Facebook as a way to communicate to your customers? Well, one thing I would say would be to give high quality value would be to speak about what makes a shoe comfortable. Uh, for example, like there's one company that uses a cork sole. Well, why is that better than something else? So you can do a comparison. You can say this is this. You don't even have to talk with a company. You can say this is a cork platform shoe or whatever, and this is a foam, a memory foam, and just kind of like compare the two, and then that's giving your customers, you're educating your customer, and they're going to start looking towards you first when they start looking for new shoes. They'll be like, oh, well, I need to go to XYZ shoe store Facebook page because they keep giving me so much value that I trust them, and I need to see what they say about this type of shoe. So those are just the little things. So do the little things to create value for your customer, and they'll keep coming back for more. And in the end, that's what we want, and we want to make people happy. So I want to thank you very much for joining me this Saturday. And remember, next Saturday, we will have another Weekend Warriors at 9 a.m. Central. If you're not following me on Facebook, please do so. It's at Michael S. McDonald. And also, if you want, I have a blog going as well. It's just right now it's under getfitman.com. But there again, I'm giving some tips and tricks and value. So have yourself a good day, and see you next Saturday.